standards. But you got to change that tolerance. And that's why I was going through niggas like crazy. Can't fuck with it. Nope, don't like it. Don't like this. Oh, this outweigh this. Got to go. New nigga me, please.
What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. And welcome to another Break Room Chat Chronicles, where breaks are normally 15 minutes, but y'all over here, we take 1 damn hour. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush gang. Hey, Bush watchers. What it do, Bush gang? Shouts out to the Replay gang. Hey, Replay gang. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the bottom of this here video. Let us know you're part of the Replay gang. Go ahead, hashtag Replay gang in this thing. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey, you guys, happy Saturday. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. You guys see the thumbnail, you see the title. Oh my goodness, y'all. We definitely need to talk about it, honey. And yes, Sharon, yes. I said, oh Lord, what is going on? So if you guys are not familiar, yesterday, Martin Louis Resurrected, who is a reactor here on the YouTube streets, he definitely does a lot of reaction videos, typically more on a lot of, from my opinion, a lot of YouTubers that land on the teen shade room. That's, for me, for my opinion, my experience, that's typically who he does reactions on, what type of tea or drama they have going on in their lives. Well, y'all, Keisha Anderson, also known as KEESHA KAYLEE, has made it to Martin Louis Resurrected reaction channel. And when I saw the video come up, I'm like, huh, okay. It was kind of, odd, because I'm thinking, well, normally, again, like I said, the videos I watch Martin, it's more of people that typically hit the teen shade room, high profile YouTubers is what he normally or typically reacts to. Not saying Keisha doesn't have a large channel, because she does. She has well over 500,000 subscribers. But from my understanding, I've been looking off and on the teen shade room for a couple years, and I don't remember ever seeing her anything going on over there on the teen shade room. So Martin Louis did a reaction. Okay, so he called it a series. All right. So if you guys are not familiar, I know if you don't know, about 2 years ago, Keisha came out with a tell-all book, basically telling the truth of her and Jeremy. Jeremy is her boyfriend, of them having to explain to the world that Jeremy has conceived a child outside of their relationship with another woman, which is Ashley. Her name is Ashley, and she is the baby mama of Jeremy's little boy. So, like I said, if you were in, I'm going to talk on the fact that if you were in and you know all that's going on, this story has been going on for about 2 years, okay? It has definitely been going on for quite some time. There's been numerous live streams about this, numerous reaction videos on Keisha's behalf, on other people that's watching the drama's behalf, and now it has landed on Martin Louis Resurrected channel. So the series that he did yesterday was the first part of the series, and y'all, it was 1 hour and 28 minutes. Now, to be quite honest with you, TMR did watch it. It actually took me yesterday and today to finish it out, and I was like, wow. So basically, the information that was told through Martin Louis was primarily everything you've already heard. You've heard Keisha say, you've heard Ashley say, you've heard other reaction channels, their thoughts and opinions. But with Martin's video, it was all the different talks and conversations that's been all over the internet, on chat rooms, comment sections. All that information was compiled in one video, okay? And Martin basically told the story, in my opinion, from other eyes, okay? So he definitely did some research, okay? Because he was able to get clips of videos, text messages from way back when, and put it all in this video. So a lot of people are questioning, was Martin Louis paid for this tell-all series? I'm going to say this to you guys, my opinion. Yesterday, Keisha went live a few hours after Martin's tell-all series was uploaded and went live on his channel. And typically, my opinion of Martin Louis reaction videos of people that has drama going on, those people that he features on their channel, he typically does, the people that he react on don't do like a watch party after the videos, right? So for instance, Carmen and Corey are a YouTube couple that has went through an extensive amount of drama on the internet, okay? And Martin Louis has done a series on them. I don't recall Carmen and Corey ever saying, oh, Martin Louis did a video on us. Let's do a live stream so people can come and ask questions and give their rebuttals. But Keisha did. She hosted a live last night for over 2 hours, basically retelling the story that Martin had just told for 1.5 hours, okay? And, right, Janae? And one thing that Keisha said at the very end of her live that I caught was she felt like she needed to do this live. She needed to basically pay Martin for doing the work that he did. And I'm like, why would you need to do a live stream for Martin doing a reaction video, basically doing his job? You know, that's what he does for a living. He does reaction videos. Why did you have to do a live stream to thank him for his hard work? How did you, I mean, obviously you knew that he was doing some research, but my thing is, he's doing retelling this story 2 years after it happened. If you guys have been watching what's going on, when this very first happened, it was a hot topic. Keisha's book was everywhere. Everybody in this mommy sector was discussing it, talking about it, analyzing it, breaking it down. You know, channels grew very big based off Keisha's book, and all the drama was going on. Martin was nowhere to be found. Like, he wasn't covering any of this, you know? To be quite honest with you, I don't think Martin's ever covered Keisha on his channel. So I found it odd, all the stuff that's going on the internet. I found it very odd that he would pick Keisha to react on when he's never done that before. Even Choice TV, he's a reactor as well too. Choice TV has done some reactions on Keisha, but they've been very long ago, a couple years back, 3-4 years back. He hasn't done anything recently. Okay, so I was like, That's kind of weird, you know? And then for Keisha to do a basically, a synopsis type live stream, basically to clear up or elaborate more on the video, when Keisha has elaborated on this situation for months and months and months. So my opinion, hello to everyone coming into the chat. Did she see the same video I was watching? The tape of her in the car with the Ash X was telling. Yes, Miss Taboo. Now, obviously, you guys, we're not going to watch Martin's 1 hour and 30-minute video. Now, I will say he did a good job, but Martin Lewis normally does a good job on all his videos. Okay. Hey, Kay. Yeah, I do feel like Keisha had to reach out to this man because, Keisha doesn't like the fact that people have reacted on her videos or her drama that's out here, because Keisha doesn't feel like certain people didn't have a certain line of professionalism. So she felt like Martin Lewis would be the one to better tell the story. But to be quite honest with you, some of the bigger tea channels that just do tea on YouTubers, none of them touched it. Nobody. I didn't see anybody, nobody. So, I'm going to say this, and this is just, again, my opinion. Obviously, Keisha has went through a lot with her boyfriend having a baby on her. That's obvious, okay? That was very, very obvious. However, if her and Jeremy are obviously have decided to stay together and work through their indifferences of what's going on with them privately, okay? How can her and Jeremy ever get past this if Keisha keeps reliving it publicly, right? Like, I understand she has to get her coin, but I would think you already received a coin from 2 books, several live streams, several videos telling your side of the story. As a man, how do you expect for this man to make it up to you when you won't let it go? Like, most men don't want their business all out in the street. Jeremy is a street ninja, okay? Most street ninjas don't want their business all out here because they move kind of quiet. Hence the reason why when he started messing with Ashley, he didn't make a public announcement on YouTube that he over here sleeping with a whole nother woman when he got his girlfriend pregnant. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go on his Instagram and be like, yeah, I got me a side boo. I got a sneaky link, So, again, how do you expect, hey, Cutie Squad, how do you expect for Jeremy to make the wrong a right when you yourself won't let it go? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Martin definitely resurrected this old IT from the dead. Yes, he did. And it was, again, a lot of people say, well, you can't tell her how to deal with her pain. Well, my thing is, no, I can't tell you how to deal with it. But what I can tell you is deal with it and baby, move on. Like, Keisha has a good channel. And she has allowed her obsession with wanting everyone to realize that she was the victim in this situation. She has allowed this to take over her every being, her every thought, her every move. Me personally, I couldn't even rent space in Keisha's head right now, because I guarantee you, I probably couldn't rent space because there's no apartments available in her head, because she got it all filled up with the thoughts of the fact that Jeremy and Ashley had a relationship and produced a baby. And based off the receipts that Martin Lewis showed in the video, it definitely looked like Jeremy had no regards for Keisha, her pregnancy, or her feelings. Again, based off what I saw and what Martin read and I heard, He was definitely feeling Ashley. He definitely, what I would tell you is this. He was playing both of these women. Obviously, what young men do. Hell, the old men do it too, honey. We can't just put it all on the young man. But the old men do it as well, too. It's crazy that she's gonna continue to talk about this when she's still with Jeremy, and she's trying to draw attention to her channel for nothing because she's not even a couple channel anymore. Exactly. It's like, girl, you got a lot going on over there. You're rehabbing a house. You're running multiple businesses. You have 3 children. I would hope you find some time to get you some me time. Like, sis, why keep allowing all this to rent space in your head? I for the life of me, I don't understand why her mama don't sit her down. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't understand why her mother don't sit her down and really talk to her and say, baby, let it go. Because I would just think Keisha's already made a shit ton of money off this story. Since you've had to, with the sales of the book, both books, with the views on videos, since you've made a shit ton of money, right? Move on. Just move on. It's over. Like, you know, maybe it's not over for you because obviously August exists, but you can't change that. You can't smudge that out. We understand. Me personally, yes, I understand. As a woman myself, yes, you were hurt. Regardless if she gave Jeremy a pass, she didn't give Jeremy a pass, however, whatever. Yes, you were hurt that he didn't use enough discernment to double wrap his penis up so he didn't get this girl pregnant. But, you know, he did, okay? And even after, based off Martin Lewis's video, because again, Keisha wants us to look at the facts. So if we look at the facts that she gave Martin Lewis to tell her story, even after all of that, even after August was born, Jeremy was still messing with Ashley with no regard to Keisha, the children, and her feelings. I don't understand if Keisha actually understands that. You know, like says he was still trying to hold on to this girl. He was trying to, you know, play the two. Cutie Squad, welcome to the 2 Live crew, sis. Thank you so much for becoming a member. What got me is he got Ashley pregnant twice. Exactly, sis. Exactly. And, you know, Taylor says, I'm sorry, I would have to go. You know, a lot of people say that. And then a lot of people, you know, it just really depends on you and what you feel like you invested. And y'all, we have to say Keisha definitely has invested a lot in Jeremy. She's invested a lot of time, money, faith. She's investing a lot. And now she has 3 kids with him. So me personally, I can understand her trying to work it out. But I would think, sis, after all the stories you have told, sis, let it go and work it out with him privately. And stop wanting to get the reassurance of the world. Like she wants the world to understand that she was the one that was the victim. Well, sis, to be quite honest with you, everybody was a victim. The kids are a victim in this situation because they can't even grow up having a healthy, normal brother-sister relationship because there's so many, you know, odds between the parents. Keisha's a victim. Ashley's a victim. Hell, Jeremy in some way, some odd, weird kind of way is a victim because he didn't have enough discernment to understand that I should not play both these women in the middle. You know, he's a victim of not understanding that he needs to love one and cherish one. He's a victim of the fact that he didn't have enough discernment to understand that what he was doing with Ashley and Keisha, messing with Ashley, not really letting Keisha know what was going on, would blow up into 2 years later. His girlfriend is still talking about this 2 years later. Kids don't equal soulmates. Half of us are in these situations because of holding on when we should have let go. Speaking from experience. Exactly, Soul Moon. Exactly. But here's the thing. You have to know when enough is enough. My level of enough may not be Soul Moon's level of enough, you know, because we're 2 different people. We have 2 different temperaments. Jeremy's a victim of Keisha's constantly bringing this mess up. Badu, that's definitely correct. And like I said, as a man, I don't understand why Jeremy don't say, Keisha, okay, we heard you, baby, let it go. I'm sorry. Let me work on this. But I can't work on it if you keep reliving the past. Like, baby, let it go. I'm doing the best that I can, if he even is. I would assume he is, hence the reason him and her just bought a house together, okay? So I'm assuming he's trying to make his family work. But how can he do that when you keep reliving it over and over and over and over? More than likely, Jeremy, and maybe Jeremy don't care. Maybe Jeremy's not saying anything because he really just don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, Keisha may want to think that too, because I would think a real man would be like, Keisha, stop. Okay, we heard you, baby. Let me make this right. But for him to allow her to keep telling the story, making him look even more despicable, hell, maybe he don't give a damn. That's my opinion. Okay? Royal Blue said he don't care. He obviously couldn't. Yes, I don't understand how Jeremy is dealing with this. I don't either. I don't either. Because if Keisha's doing 2-hour and plus live streams, calling up Martin Lewis, I'm like, girl, you've been holding all these receipts all this time? For what? Why are you still holding copies of these text messages? The baby is here and going on 2 years old, sis. Let it go. Keisha needs to destroy those text messages and let it go. Either you leave Jeremy, or obviously you stay. But if you're going to stay, then you need to let the text messages go. Because as long as you keep those text messages, you're never going to get past this. Never. Let them receipts go, baby. They're null and void now. The truth is out. Why are you still holding on to these receipts? The truth is out. Why are you still holding on to them? Let them go. They're no use. Especially now, Martin Lewis has retold your story again, in Keisha's eye, the professional way. Okay, sis, let them go. Take them text messages and put them in the eternal trash can, sis. Just put them there. She can't get past it because there's more women involved. Just went on it. Oh. She doesn't want to let it go. Money grab. All money is not good money. Y'all know I say that a lot over here. Okay. He must have a curve. Not a curve in the peen. Oh, no. Meanwhile, Jeremy is still cheating on Keisha. Oh, no. Well, Keisha said yesterday she wants y'all to stop thinking that Jeremy's cheating on her. She said that Jeremy was in Houston, I guess, last week, and people was like, oh, he must be out there cheating on her. Keisha says she wants you to stop insinuating that Jeremy's cheating. Okay. I mean, sis, I don't know. At the end of the day, people are going to have their opinions. That's right. All money is not good. Yes, all money is not good money. Her mama just as messy. Oh, Lord, yes. Martin Lewis only had Keisha's side of the story. Everyone else is tired and didn't participate. Exactly. Now, there was a part in the video, you guys, where Keisha was talking to Ashley's ex-girlfriend. So the girlfriend Ashley was with when she was pregnant with August, the baby, Jeremy's little boy. Y'all, that part of the video was very cringeworthy to me. When I heard Keisha talking to that way, I'm thinking to myself, sis, why? So basically, the reason what I took out of it, the reason why Keisha was having this secret conversation with the girlfriend is because she wanted the girlfriend to convince Ashley to take a paternity test. And I was like, the girlfriend, to me personally, Ashley's girlfriend sounded kind of slow. I'm like, why would you even want to get in on this? That didn't have anything to do with you. I'm speaking of the girlfriend, Ashley's ex-girlfriend. It didn't even have anything to do with you. So why would you even agree to have a conversation with her? with Keisha. That part was weird to me. She really told Ashley X don't do anything to make her want to unalive herself as a woman. I was disgusted. Yeah, that's the whole talking about the the S situation. Yeah, that was Keisha was really, I mean, she really wanted to get down to the bottom of it. She really wanted to go on the inside. And again, I understand, like I said, I understand her plight, but I just feel like, sis, at this point, let it go. And that's just my opinion, y'all. After two, especially because you decided to stay with him. And if you guys are going to live in this new home, which will be a new chapter for you guys, sis, you got to let the old chapters go. Like you've gotten, well, I would think you've gotten all the money you could ever go. Like, who would want to keep listening to this story? So you guys, let's go and look at Martin's video. I just want to look at the comment section because Keisha and Martin's video both Keisha's and Martin's video both has like 20,000 views. So let me just show you an example of what my thoughts are. Okay, so this is Martin Lewis' channel. He has 330,000 subscribers. Okay, so here's Keisha's video, his latest video. Martin Lewis has been off for like a month. So this video to date, it has 24,000 views. The video he did just a month ago, Jalea gets arrested because of this, and something about Funny Mike has 71,000 views. Tasha K, 17,000. Diara, y'all remember Diara and Ken, DKL for life? 97,000 views. Diamond Flawless, 16,000. Let's see here. Diamond Flawless, 49,000. Queen Niger, 29,000. Damian Cryer, 13,000. Damian Prince, 58,000. These are people who typically hit the teen shade room. Okay, here goes some series that he's done. Carmen and Corey, DK, DDG, the Real YouTube House Drama, the Prince Family, Janae. You see what I'm saying? These are series this man has done. Nothing includes Keisha. Popular uploads, 680,000 4 years ago. Parker spoke. Chris Sales, 655,000 3 years ago. Chrissy and Damo, 585,000. Prince Family, 581,000. Josh Levi, is it Levi or Levi? However you pronounce it. I apologize if I pronounce it incorrectly. 547,000. Okay, these are people that, like I said earlier, that hit the teen shade room, right? So you're definitely going to get a lot of views. I'm sorry, you guys. Keisha's video is not going to get there. And that's not being disrespectful. That's being honest. It's not going to get there. Okay? Because Keisha is she, people watch Keisha, but they're not watching to the point where this video is going to make 100K. I mean, Keisha herself didn't even get that. So Martin Lewis, more than likely, is not. Especially when they look at how long the video is, 1 hour and 28 minutes. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, shit, that's too much damn time. Okay? So let's go over and let's check out the comments on Martin Lewis' video. Before we do that, I'm going to check you guys' comment section. Keisha tuned in hard when she brought up S. Yes, that's true. This video made Keisha look extremely deranged. Yeah, it did not put her in a good light. Tasha, that was kind of slow, but she had some sense to say that Jeremy is a child and he doesn't appear to be a stable, smart man. He won't even come online and stand next to her and defend Keisha. He's MIA every time. Every time. I guess he let Keisha handle this YouTube thing. Because as y'all know, YouTube is really not his thing, right? Only time he really comes on is to appease Keisha. But for the most part, that's not his thing. Don't let it go. Let your crazy shine. If she had any sense, she would realize how her consistently speaking on the situation has actually made her lose more all around. It definitely has. It's made people lose a lot of interest. Is he a reactor? Yes, he does do reactions. Yes, he is a reactor. So it ain't getting the views that she thought it would. Exactly. Keisha views are down, so she bring the drama back up. The moral of the story, let Jeremy cheat in peace, continue to baby him, and continue to record your failures. I think all benefits all of us. At least we have something to watch. Sis said, at least we got something to watch over there, okay? Keisha has no backbone to allow a ninja to lust and screw another woman while pregnant. If he not going to ride for me and just confront and support me, then he can go. Yeah, that's true. But Keisha can't let him go because she feel like she's invested too much. Didn't she have drama going on with her channel before she got with Jeremy? Yes, Libra. She's always had some type of drama going on when she was with the ex-girlfriend, Nasia. Who's Martin Lewis? Wasn't he former coach for the Bengals? You so silly. When they did talk together, she talked for him and he was just there. Right, when they did the little reaction to the book, when they did the little sit down after the book. Hey, Candy C, good morning. Okay, it's okay. So let's get over to the comments on Martin Lewis's channel. And let's see what the people had to say, okay? Because there was a lot of comments. All right. It was the whole title. This YouTuber got dragged over a lie. I don't think she necessarily got dragged. I mean, people was dragging Keisha because they felt like she was dumb for sticking with Jeremy. And at the end of the day, you can't get mad at people for their opinion. But we do definitely know Keisha does not like people who don't agree with her. Well, to me personally, that's not being an adult, because you have to understand that just like Keisha disagrees with things, I'm pretty sure she disagrees with her friends with, you know, some of their actions and what they do. So to be in all fairness, you can't get mad at people because they don't agree with everything you say or do, because that's not reality. Everybody is not going to agree with you. Okay. So one of the comments were, to be in consistent drama over a dude who literally does not have ish, didn't have ish when you met him, still don't have ish, and has put you through the ring mentally to make you start doing psychotic things to other people is just really sad. Okay. Another person said, thank you for taking a moment to shed light on how MDD impacts decision making. Furthermore, thank you for pointing out that S is not exclusive to MDD. It can present in bipolar disorder, PTSD, borderline personality disorder, substance abuse, etc. I hope all parties involved are currently seeking therapy and psychiatric help if needed. This may be entertainment for viewer, but it's real life for each person involved. Now, you know, I hope all parties involved is seeking therapy if needed. That's the clue, right? That's the key word. If needed. Me personally, the only one that I would feel needs therapy, and this is not because I dislike Keisha, because I have no feelings on Keisha either way, okay? It's more so Keisha, because she's the only one that's publicly keep talking about this. Hell, even Ashley's not talking about it. You know, she's not talking about it anymore. I would think it sounds like Keisha is the one that really needs to deal with this on a more personal level than the other parties involved, okay? In Keisha's video last night, in her live stream, she mentioned how Ashley, when her and Ashley first started talking, how Ashley suggested that her and Keisha do a mukbang together. And Keisha basically was like, yeah, no. Yeah, we can't do a mukbang together. So, because basically Keisha was like, I'm not getting ready to bring you to my job. And then that's what she said. So she said, Ashley was like, well, you know, I kind of thought about getting a YouTube channel. Keisha basically was like, wait, hold on. This is my job. Like, how you think you gonna come to my job? She said, that's just like me coming to your job and I'm you know, being a bottle girl. And now people are comparing who's the better bottle girl. And when Keisha said that, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, Keisha. Like you can't tell this girl that she can't come to YouTube because you feel like she's going to take your shine. Like we understand it's your job, but how come it can't be a job for Ashley as well too? Just like it's a job for you and a job for many other people on the platform, you know, why it can't be a job for her? So when she said that, I was like, that was a little immature to say, but I mean, I understand you know, you already got to share your man with this girl, so you don't necessarily want to share your YouTube space with her either. But as you see, Keisha couldn't stop it because Ashley came here and very, very rapidly, that girl hit 20K subscribers fast. I don't even think it took her 3 months. All right. So the next person said, moral of the story, never be so loyal to a man that you betray yourself. Oh, goodness. All this over a dude that has nothing, very much nothing. She deserves better. I don't know why she doesn't see that. He's a loser. The next person said, I never really comment on anything on YouTube and do not side with anyone. However, Keisha is the primary source to her demise, and it's really unfortunate. She will not let this die. She keeps rebirthing the drama and asking people to create videos such as this. Just let it go at this point. To keep this mess going to this extent is a last resort to stay relevant. She would probably be better off when she comes to realize that no one owes her anything, to include the apologies she believes she deserves. She needs to realize no one has to be happy for her nor any of her accomplishments. She always wants to be acknowledged, praised, and validated for her accomplishments. The fact of the matter is, no one has to validate nor praise her for anything that she does, and that's the ugly truth. Yes, we should all be happy for others when they accomplish goals in life, but that would be a perfect world, which is a world we do not live in. She really needs to stop living her life for the world and expecting the world to embrace her. Besides, if she's such a family woman, she should do what she's doing for the sake of her family and leave the world out of it. She needs to stop trying to prove a point and just be okay with people not knowing her side of the story. Let it go. Oh my goodness, you guys, that comment basically summed up the whole damn live. I don't even have to say anything else. That comment said it all. Right, Black and Bougie. That was big facts. And I do notice that Keisha wants people to praise her for her accomplishments. And it's like, sis, that probably is not going to happen all the time. Like, people commend you for getting the bag, but sis, once they commend you once, they're not going to commend you every day for it, right? So, Moon, drop the mic. Those comments were brutal, honest. I was here for it. You're right, Janae. And the funny thing about it, you guys, on this video, there's well over 2,000 comments. Like, these people are very, like, you can tell Keisha triggers a lot of people. Her behavior triggers a lot of people. A lot of people love Keisha and a lot of people do not. And I believe it's because Keisha does display a lot of narcissistic traits. She really does. When I first started watching Keisha, I really didn't see it. But when this story came out about Jeremy having his baby on her, it became more and more evident that this girl has a lot of narcissistic traits. This is not an example of Black common sense, shaking my head, allowing a man to disrespect you like that. Yes. This video just made her look even more delusional. She's not a victim. She just doesn't like anyone who disagrees with her, in my opinion. The arrogance and audacity is real. Right. That is definitely a true statement. That's my opinion as well. Keisha does not like for people to disagree with her. She does not like the fact that people do not recognize that she was a victim in all of this. When I don't see victim, when you went through grave links to prove certain things that you did not have to prove. You know, it was like she wanted, like she had reached out to a reaction channel here on YouTube, small reaction channel or smaller react, obviously much smaller than Martin Lewis, for her to basically prove that August was coming to their house. Like, girl, you don't have to prove that. If you say it, then okay. And if somebody says, no, he's not, it's like, sis, at this point, it's not even worth proving. And she thinks she won by still being with him. I hate that for her. Desperate for her family when he wasn't desperate for his family. But he did get desperate and fought to keep that roof over his head, though. Oh, goodness gracious. How many different ways is there to tell the same story? The same mess, same drama, same issue has been going on for 3+ years. KEESHA's problem is for so long she's been controlling people around her, using her money, and she tried the same with Jeremy. She thought her buying his time and affection, she was going to control him and the situation with Ashley. She's met her match and she feels defeated, and that's why she keeps rehashing and dragging this situation on so long until she feels like she's successfully managed to control the narrative. Not to mention, she finds comfort and attention in being the victim. People get cheated on every day. Difference is they make decisions and move on. Oh my goodness, Rose, that is definitely very much true. People do unfortunately get cheated on every day. They make the decision to either stay or move on. KEESHA made a decision to stay. So, sis, live in your decision and try to move on. I'm going to say try to move on. I'm not going to say move on. I'm going to say try to move on. Just wow. Why would a grown woman with 3 children find it beneficial to take part in a video that shows her in this light? What in the world did KEESHA think she would gain by taking part in this? She comes across as obsessive, conniving, vindictive, immature, and completely out of touch with reality. That man showed his lack of character, morals, and integrity during her first pregnancy. Then she turned around and had another baby with him. Why continue to feed into all of this and continue to stir the pot? KEESHA is in need of some serious therapy because continuing to deal with the man in any other way other than co-parenting is self-destruction. Well, you guys know the old saying, a person will bring you down or can bring you down. Jeremy's antics with KEESHA definitely, to me, in my opinion, is bringing her down. If anything, her mental status. There's a lot of lessons to be learned from this situation. The main one, every man you enjoy eating crab legs with is not your soulmate. I think Martin did a great job remaining unbiased outside of the editing of the clip about Kay buying the baby gifts. Since conception, everyone looked exactly how they acted, a mess. However, I do think participating in this video is counterproductive to everyone's so-called end goal of doing what's best for the children. People are going to feel how they feel about the situation. Countless numbers of videos saying the same exact thing will not change people's opinions. Exactly. If you are happy with your decision, ignore the outside noise and let go of needing to prove you're the victim. We get it. You are a victim of Jay's manipulation. You both are. But you are also the one who opened the door to a lot of this by allowing him to lay up in your house while still entertaining other females. Oh, Lord. For months before making it official. The excessive gifts before y'all were official. Planning a pregnancy shortly after becoming official. Giving a pass, sharing the book, etc. You can't get mad at the internet because we didn't react how you fantasize we would. Also, I do not condone PH or Mink's behavior. I don't have a side. Can't wait to see what happens in part 2 if you don't already know. LOL. Yeah, that is true. Y'all know when she said PH, she's talking about Paris Harley, and y'all know KEESHA did a video, I believe 2 days before Martin's video came out, where she basically confronted her bully. She has now, detailed as being Paris Harley. Paris Harley channel was deactivated. And what I was very shocked to see in that video is that Paris Harley had been watching Keisha for years. Keisha showed receipts where Paris had commented on her videos from 5-6 years ago. I didn't know that because, like I said, Paris Harley pretty much came out in 2020, and her channel grew very, very fast. And I didn't realize that Paris had been watching this girl for so many years. Paris made it seem like she had just started tuning in. Again, that was my observation. I could be wrong. But based off what Keisha was showing, it appears that when Keisha decided she no longer was going to date women and decided to start dating men, it appears that Paris' behavior changed toward Keisha. It almost seemed like she was very disappointed in Keisha not wanting to continue her relationship with women. Again, that's my opinion of the situation. One thing I will say that disturbed me, as me being a reactor myself, and Paris Harley was what she called a reactor. She primarily just reacted to Keisha and her content. The one thing that disturbed me about that whole situation is when Paris basically said that she interviewed or talked to Jeremy's mother. That was a little weird to me, okay? Because as me being a reactor myself, and you guys know I react on Liv's Life, Strong Mommy Chrissy, My Jazzy Life. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would need to talk to Chris's mother or Gerard's mother or, Strong Mommy Chrissy's fiance Rod's mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just reacting to the videos. I don't have to get all into the family just to react to the video. That to me right there was very odd to me, because as a reactor, it didn't make sense to me why she felt the need to have to talk to Jeremy's mother. Now, she said that Jeremy's mother wanted to talk to her. That's what Paris said. But again, that's what Paris said. I don't really feel like that's true. I don't think it's true. So when that part came out, I was just like, sis, that's a little too personal. You really are, to me, again, my sentiments was that's a little too intrusive, a little too personal. All right, let me get over here to you guys' comments, because I'm sorry I've been looking at one screen instead of looking at both screens. Jeremy's mother gave her tea. It was recorded. Yeah, I understand, but I just don't think that was, I don't know. It just seemed kind of odd to me. Regardless of, okay, I know you guys are saying Jeremy's mother asked to speak to her. I don't understand why. Me personally, if I got a message from, I'm just going to say Strong Mommy Chrissy's fiance Rod's mother, and she said, I have tea, I need to talk to you. Me, I'm just going to be like, yeah, no, lady, it's cool. Like, I don't really want to talk to you. That's just me. Obviously, me and Paris are two totally different people. Jeremy Shanita's sister gave her mom Paris' number. I don't think Paris was reaching out. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? Like I said, it's too many people that got involved in this whole story. On Keisha's side, other sides. I just really feel like this story involved too many people. And when Keisha brought it out to the forefront, it involved too many people. Too many people had way too much conversation about a situation that Keisha really should have kept to herself. That's just my opinion. Regardless if people would have gossiped about it or not, it probably wouldn't. To me, it probably would not have been as much gossip minus the book. That's just my opinion. Oh, okay. Did she? Okay. All right. Well, you guys, I didn't watch Paris channel like that. So I wasn't, really all up on all that tea right there. Again, I'm just going off my opinion of things I've seen and heard. And, like I said, there's so many people discussing this and you take bits and pieces from everywhere. But, Paris' mistake, in my opinion, was getting too personally connected, react and go. However, them attacking her to get her to stop reacting is what connected her further. Yeah, that's true. That definitely is true. But that's what I'm saying, you guys. This is just a reaction to Martin Lewis's video. My opinion of the video, really letting the comments speak, because the people in the comment section have way more to say than I could ever say. I did my videos on Keisha 2 years ago because in the beginning, when the story first came out, it was interesting to talk about, right? But 2 years later, just as a spectator, it's no longer interesting. We have heard these stories multiple. Hey, Shakay, we have heard these stories multiple times out of different mouths. Although Keisha is the only one that can actually tell her story in her point of view, then Ashley can tell her story in her point of view, and Jeremy can tell the story from his point of view. Those three are the only one that actually can tell the story. Even a person reacting, it's always our opinion. It's not actually the story. It's our opinion based off what information we have been privileged to. And that's my thing with Keisha. She's allowed the world to be privileged to a little too much. Okay? Martin Lewis' video yesterday, just it gave people too much. It gave people the opportunity to be too intrusive. And I would just think, although you're a public figure, you still should have a level of privacy when it comes to your life, especially involving your children. Can you imagine all these videos once the kids get older, teenagers, and they see all that went on that surrounded their parents and their siblings? Can you imagine the reaction to her daughters are going to have, or even August could potentially have? Can you just imagine their reaction? Although what Keisha's doing right now is making money for her family, and I get it. Get your money, sis. But do understand that your children are not going to be little forever. And as your children get older, they're going to have personalities, right? They have personalities now, but the personalities are going to get even stronger. And they might disagree with the fact that their mother decided to publicize all this, which is actually because it's the kids' personal business too, because the children are involved in this story. That's the reason why we're talking about this, because kids are involved. If it was just Jeremy, Ashley, and Keisha involved, and they was, everybody was just having a good time in the bedroom, we wouldn't even be talking about this, okay? But the fact that kids are involved is the reason why a lot of people, because I think a lot of people really felt like Keisha should have walked away from the situation for the sake of her sanity and the safety of her children. Because y'all know, as women, when we go through things with our men, we feel some type of way, and we can't be the best mother that we can be at that time, because emotionally you're going through a lot, especially when you love a man and he's betrayed you. That's a lot to deal with. So I think a lot of the reason why people was telling Keisha, sis, you need to move on, I think a lot of people was saying that out of concern for her, because she is a mother. And I think Keisha felt like people wanted to villainize her. And it really wasn't that, sis. People recognized that you were a victim of the circumstance, right? But you're not necessarily a complete victim. That's my opinion of the whole situation. I feel like this can all be deaded unless he ends up triple back, and I guess back to Ashley. But even if he did, I feel like Ashley would keep it quiet just because she has to deal with him. Yeah, that could be true too, sis. That definitely could be true. That definitely could be true. All right, you guys. Well, that is actually going to conclude my reaction. Thank you, lady. That is actually going to conclude my reaction to this. There actually is a part 2 series. I think Martin is going to come out with it next week, from what he said. And you know, I'm be honest with you, if I was Keisha, I would probably dead that series coming out. I would dead it, and I would just focus on being a mother. And I'm not saying she's not focusing on being a mother, but I would focus more on being a mother. You know, rehabbing her new home that she just bought, trying to make her relationship with Jeremy more healthy for them all to coexist. Work on co-parenting with Jeremy and Ashley, and just move on. You know, Keisha said in her live yesterday she has, you know, bigger endorsement deals, or branding deals, I guess. What people, she claimed that a lot of people tried to destroy her promo brand deals and stuff, but because of that, better doors had opened for her. Well, I would concentrate on that. I really would. I would really stop telling this story and just tell a different story. Get different people to connect to you for better reasons. That's my opinion. Get different people to connect with you for better reasons. You know, that you're making boss moves, you're living life, and you know, Dara says, I'm good, girl. We can move on. Yeah, she said, since I'm done with the story, okay? It's over with. It's over with. So, right, Ariana. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just time. It's just time to, since it's time to put a cap on the bottle, seal it off, and throw it in the trash can. Like, it's definitely time to do that. But I wish everybody luck in this situation. Hell, even damn Jeremy. Okay. But I have one question. I hope Keisha is going to stay with this man for a lifetime, because, girl, if he decides to get with somebody else, or even if you decide to get with somebody else, you did all this for absolutely nothing. For her sanity, I pray that Jeremy is in it for the long haul, and she is too. Because can you imagine 10 years from now, her and Jeremy are in two total different relationships, and she did all this for a bag, and the money is no longer here. It's gone. It's been spent. It's over with. And the man that you basically went from one end to the next for is living life with somebody else. I don't know, sis. I would really think about that. You putting all this energy in a situation that could potentially be where he end up being with somebody else, or even you end up being with somebody else. All right, you guys, that's it for me. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope if you catch it in the replay, you enjoy the live reaction. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend. And I will talk to you guys real soon. Remember, sub with your love. Bye.